Welcome to another episode of Multiplex. We got a melee teams match. Got another match in our teams tournament here. I guess it's a semifinals match. Yeah, semifinals match. Got the number 5 seed, your Milwaukee Bears, and the number 9 seed, Inglorious Blasters. Both teams showing some real grit. Their last matches. Your Milwaukee Bears looking rejuvenated, and Inglorious Blasters impressing and surprising everybody. I think we got a good one. Got Dylan here with me. Dylan, what do you think?
Yeah, I think this is an exciting one. Look, Bears have been having a great rookie season so far, really separating themselves from the pack as like one of the top rookie teams of the year. Their record's at 4-1, which is very impressive. And Blasters, fresh off of maybe the upset of the year against the number 1 seed, Bullets Over Broadway. They've been having a killer comeback season. So I think this is a really interesting matchup. Interesting matchup here. So I'm excited to see how it works out.
It certainly is. When we bring in our first team here, bring in the number 9 seed, Glorious Blasters, Melissa Woody, James Puckett, and their manager for today, Mr. Aaron J. How you guys doing?
Doing well.
Chico's ready.
Yeah, we're really excited. That wasn't Chico, but I'll name Chico either way. We're really excited to come into this match. It's good for me to be home. Someone's like cooking bacon or their computer's about to explode.
Might be my dog's walking.
Okay. But either way, okay, good. I just wanted to make sure because that's not kosher. But what is kosher is the way you guys have earned your way into the semifinals here. I know from personal experience it is not easy to make a third round against Bullets Over Broadway, let alone beat them. So, we know the Bears pretty well. We know what they're good at. We know what they're not good at, more importantly, and there's plenty of things with that. But how are you guys feeling about the match tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited that we've made it this far. And, I mean, at the end of the day, today will be a win for Fun DMC. So, I'm just excited to play, and it's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, echo what Melissa says. Same thing, yeah. Fun DMC all the way. Viva Fun.
Yep. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys perform. You've deserved this and one step away, but either way, it's going to be fun.
Alrighty.
DMC.
So, goodbye. Say goodbye to you for now, Aaron. And bring your opponents. Your Milwaukee Bears, Mr. John Marr, Will Cohen, and their manager for today, Mr. Tony Durso. How you guys doing?
Not good. Really not good. Anthony, thank you for being here in this trying time. The Blasters are a fantastic team, but they have done a disservice to us. And Anthony, I'm so happy you're here because, look how they massacred our boy. not just our boy, but who was a great boy who did nothing to deserve this blasting he got. But also Vicky Kowalski, who literally has said not a bad thing about anybody unless you've made 99.9% of the movies in the last 50 years. Then he might. The point being said, they did not deserve that treatment. And goodbye, you sweet prince. Well.
Oh, you want me to follow that up?
Yeah, please.
I don't know. John, they killed our boy.
They did. They massacred our boy.
Just Tony.
Let's try and have a little fun today.
Yes.
That's all I can say. Fun.
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna get it moving. Goodbye for now, Tony. Well, we do have a match here. And we're going to start with round number 1. It's going to work like this. You guys are going to get 8 questions from 8 general movie categories. You're going to have 15 seconds to write the answer down on your whiteboard. At the end of that time, you'll show and verbalize your answer. If you're each correct answer, you get 1 point. And you got all 8 correct, you're going to get a bonus question, also worth 1 point. Each team also gets 3 repeats and a challenge to use throughout the match. Anything else before we get going?
Your first question is going to come in the category of actors and actresses. What actor appears in the films Rocky, Action Jackson, and Happy Gilmore?
So, which of these films is your favorite, and why is it Action Jackson?
Oh man, I have to be mean to Action Jackson and say Rocky. I mean, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Will.
I didn't have time to write out Christopher McDonald, but I believe that's the wrong answer anyway.
Okay. James.
Rick Cargo. Carl Weathers.
Yep. And John.
You son of a bitch, Carl.
And Melissa.
Yeah, I could see his face, but I couldn't think of his name.
All right. The J's getting that one right. Carl Weathers is the correct answer. Staying tied 1-1.
So we get into your next question, which will come in the category of animated. What 2010s animated film centers on someone who comes from a family of skilled bullfighters?
So, have you ever been a skilled bullfighter?
Oh, yes.
Another life? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Bowman, who's assassinated people, apparently?
Yep.
5, 4,
I've
3,
done that too. While
2,
bullfighting.
1. Pens down. All right. Cool. James.
No idea. Toro.
All right. John.
I put Ferdinand. I don't know if that's right.
Okay. Melissa.
I think that's what I was trying to pull, and I said Fernando.
And Will.
I also said Ferdinand.
All are incorrect. We had the Book of Life.
Oh.
That's right. Yeah. I thought it could have been that. Yeah.
That no more perfect rounds. Moving on to your next category in biopics. Who stars as record label owner Tony Wilson in 24-Hour Party People?
Have you ever been described as a party people? I guess that doesn't grammatically make sense.
I mean,
Never
party
mind.
person. I mean,
Yes.
not really. I've been a friend to some party people.
Nice.
I guess so. But trying to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start. Yeah, it's John.
Macaulay Culkin.
All right, Melissa.
I guess Christian Slater.
All right, Will.
Andy Serkis.
All right, and James.
I don't know. Ewan McGregor.
All are incorrect. We're looking for Steve Coogan.
Okay.
So your next question comes in the category of comedy. In Fast Times at Ridgemont High, what does Spicoli have delivered to Mr. Hand's classroom?
You like this movie?
I haven't seen it.
I gotta watch it. It's so good.
Guys, he's young. It's okay.
I don't know if you're missing much, to be completely honest. So 5, 4, 3, 2,
Camera off.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Melissa.
Pizza.
All right, Will.
Pizza.
All right, and James.
Pizza.
And John.
Pizza.
All right. Pizza is correct. Both teams getting back on track, but stay tied 3-3. Going into your next question in the category of directors. George Cukor, Mervyn Leroy, and Gillian Armstrong have all directed adaptations of what novel?
You know,
Sorry, can
everyone
I get a
here-
repeat? Can I get a repeat on that? Yeah.
All right, I'll give you
technical or that just a full repeat?
It's my dog.
Okay.
I'll give you a technical. George Cukor, Mervyn Leroy, and Gillian Armstrong have all directed adaptations of what novel?
Yeah, if everyone here only knew the amount of movies that I haven't seen, then Fast Times at Ridgemont High would seem a lot less egregious.
So for me, for a while, I was Godfather Part 2. 5,
It's fair.
4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1.
Okay.
Okay, you just beat me. Those beers, right?
Yeah.
All right. George Cukor, Mervyn Leroy, and Gillian Armstrong have all directed adaptations of what novel? I mean, yeah, honestly, if it weren't for like a Ontel match, I would have stayed not seen Godfather Part 2.
Now you have
It would
deep
just
cut knowledge
inform
of it. There you go.
There you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Yeah, I think we're right back. Start with Will.
A Star is Born.
All right. James.
Little Women.
Hey, John.
I said The Wizard of Oz.
And Melissa.
Little Women.
Little Women is correct.
Wow.
Blaster's getting a swing on that one.
So your next question will come in the category of family. In both versions of Pete's Dragon, what is the name of Pete's Dragon? Have you ever owned a dragon?
No. I'm just a little bit, annoyed. The past a bit the time to, use the word titular. I feel like we love that word. Just throw in the word titular all the time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go over to James.
I totally don't know this, Henry.
All right, John.
I really hope this is right. Elliot?
Melissa?
Elliot.
And Will.
Elliot.
Elliot is the correct answer.
Please
Beers.
don't ever make that voice again, please.
I'll make no promises.
Okay.
Beers getting one closer. Go ahead, Dylan.
That's your question, I think.
It is? Oh, yeah, it is. Look at that. Your penultimate question in the category is scores and soundtracks. Name one of the 3 original songs performed by Whitney Houston for The Bodyguard. But you don't like ET voices?
Yeah, I just wasn't expecting it. Caught me off guard.
Just threw it.
Yeah.
You know what me and Jake gotta do. 5.
It's not a bad impression.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. To go to John.
I hope it's not a trick question. I will always love you.
Okay, and Melissa.
I will always love you.
Okay, Will.
I will always love you.
All right, and James.
I was wondering with that original as well. I will always love you.
That's a song. It's not an original song though. We were looking for "I Have Nothing," "Run to You," and "Queen of the Night." So all are incorrect.
That's
Okay,
fine.
that's what I thought when I was writing it, but
Yeah, me too.
it was too late for me to write that other song.
Your final question in round number 1 will come in the category of musicals. What character does Michael Jackson play in The Wiz?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody realized Michael Jackson's in that movie. Just throw the "more you know" thing right on the screen.
The more you know.
Get on it, editing team.
3,
Cody.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Melissa.
Scarecrow.
Alrighty, Will.
Scarecrow.
Alrighty, James.
Get on down the road, Scarecrow.
And John.
The Scarecrow.
Scarecrow is correct. But at the end of round number 1, I got Blasters in the lead by 1 point at 8. Your Milwaukee Beers at 7. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have.
Barn burner.
Alrighty. Bring up the wheel. Moving to round number 2, which is, well, it's a wheel round. Each team is going to get a chance to spin our wheel. They like what they spin on the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can elect to spin again, but they must keep what they land on the second time. You're going to get 5 questions in the category that you land on, worth 2 points apiece. You can check down a multiple choice for 1 point apiece. And there's stealing, so watch out for that. The categories on tonight's wheel are post-2000 French language horror, Oscars, 90s rom-coms, 1990s, as well as biopics, 2010s, animated, and coming of age / teen, along with the dreaded spinners and opponent's choice. Blasters, you are ahead, so you can choose where you want to spin first or defer. And here's Aaron to help you make that call.
But first of all, that was a barn burner of a first round. This is why I'm here, because I'm used to these kind of scores after round one. Those questions were tough. This second round isn't going to be tough because both of you guys love this wheel. So obviously, I'll leave it up to you guys. I would say go second, especially after a shaky round one, especially.
Yeah.
But it's like they're not going to be able to pick every slice off this wheel. You like everything here, so I would defer.
I think we should defer. How are you feeling, James?
I mean, I like the wheel, but if both of y'all want to defer, I'll go with it.
Yeah, we'll still like the wheel after this spin, I guarantee.
Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah.
Thank you.
All righty. Goodbye, Aaron. Bring in Tony and Beers.
Clearly, they fell into our trap. So
Yes.
well done.
That was it.
Oh, look at that. You land on opponent's
Well, fuck
choice.
that.
So
Damn it, Aaron. I'm blaming Aaron.
they got Tony. Bring in Aaron.
That would
All
be
right.
our trap. I'm just kidding. We didn't know the order of the wheel for anybody watching.
There's a wheel. What do you guys want to get?
I mean, we should get rid of the. I think. What do you guys think? Actually, I'll let you lead the way here.
I mean, I think we should give them the thing that we talked about that we really don't want.
All right, we can say it then. Go ahead, give it to them.
Okay, Oscars.
Yep.
All righty then. They got the wheel. Take out Aaron and Dylan. Please God, give him those Oscars questions.
Who wrote this?
Sure thing. I can't tell you that. Your first question in the category of Oscars. Pan's Labyrinth, Gladiator, and Memento were all nominated for what Oscar?
I mean, I think they're all nominated for Best Picture, right?
Memento was not.
Oh, no, was it
5,
Best Director?
4, 3.
Multiple choice, please.
What was yours?
I don't think it was best director
Right.
either.
Your options are A, Best Original Screenplay, B, Best Original Score, C, Best Sound Editing, or D, Best Editing.
I was between
Memento was only nominated, I think, for screenplay and editing. So, but I don't know if they all were original screenplays. Maybe
what were Pan's Labyrinth, Memento,
Memento and Gladiator.
3.
best editing. Final answer.
That is incorrect. So Blasters for the 1 point
Sorry,
steal.
John.
Is it A, Best Original Screenplay, B, Best Original Score, C, Best Sound Editing, or D, Best Editing?
Did Will say score?
They guessed editing.
Editing? Okay, sorry, I didn't hear it. I was gonna just guess screenplay.
Okay. Yeah.
It's definitely not director.
No.
4.
Yeah. All right.
3.
Original screenplay. Final answer.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
That's weird because it's based, because the screenplay is based off of a short movie that he did. That's weird.
Well, it's his. It's his. Yeah, it's his. So yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Your next question. What was the most recent film to win Best Animated Feature?
Pinocchio. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job, Will.
And what's the
Your
score
next-
right now?
It is
Time.
9-9.
Perfect.
So your next question. What Nat King Cole song from Captain Carey USA won Best Original? Sorry, let me try that again. What Nat King Cole song from Captain Carey USA won Best Original Song for films released in 1950?
I got this one. Mona Lisa. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job.
pull, John.
So, sorry, it said Best Original Score there, and I got confused. But your next question. How many acting Oscar nominations did The Exorcist receive?
Five,
We should probably use a
4.
repeat on this.
3.
Repeat, please.
All right, that is your second repeat.
Mm-hmm.
How many acting Oscar nominations did The Exorcist receive?
If I had to guess, I would guess 3.
I think 3 is right. Let's just go 3.
3, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. So now your final question in this category. What Oscar-winning actor received his final Oscar nomination for 1983's Little Dorrit?
I'm fine going multiple if you need to.
5, 4,
No, use the last
3,
repeat.
2.
Repeat.
1.
All right, that is your final repeat.
Mhm.
What Oscar-winning actor received his final Oscar nomination for 1983's Little Dorrit?
Shit. I guess go multiple then. Let's go multiple.
Multiple,
All right.
please.
5.
So your options are A. David Niven, B. Alec Guinness, C. Ray Milland, or D. Laurence Olivier.
Can I hear those options one more time?
Yep. So your options again are A. David Niven, B. Alec Guinness, C. Ray Milland, or D. Laurence Olivier.
I think it's Niven.
That's where it's standing out to me, too.
Okay, just say it.
David Niven, final answer.
That is incorrect. So Blasters for the 1 point steal. Is it A. David Niven, B. Alec Guinness, C. Ray Milland, or D. Laurence Olivier?
I don't know why, but Alec Guinness? There's no reason, unless you thought of anything.
Ray Milland for some reason.
Okay.
But I know Alec Guinness was nominated for Star Wars. I don't think he was nominated after. That's the only reason why.
Okay, yeah.
Ray Milland, final answer.
Is also incorrect. We were looking for Alec Guinness.
Dang it, I'm sorry, Melissa.
No, you're fine.
I'm so sorry.
With that, I have your Milwaukee Bears ending their term with 13. And Glorious Blasters, that 1 steal getting score up to 9. Is that what we have done?
Let's see.
Alrighty. I'll bring back up the wheel, as well as your manager, Aaron J. And this will be Inglorious Blasters' first spin at the wheel.
Well done, guys.
That's stressful.
And you land on coming of age /teen. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
So we can get there and have the lead with all multiple choice, going multiple choice. So how are you guys feeling about this? Where there's nothing on this wheel we're afraid of. Opponent's choice. They're going to probably give us this because we spun away from it because there's nothing right to give it. But what are you guys doing?
I don't mind it, but if we want to risk it for the biscuit, I'm cool with that too. It's how are you feeling?
There's nothing on the wheel that could be worse than this for you guys.
Yeah, that is true. We did get.
And there is something better, I think.
Okay. Do we
But
want
it's
to?
up to you guys.
Your call, Melissa. I got faith in you.
I feel like
Spin it again.
I feel like we've made it this far. Let's just spin it again and see what happens.
All right.
Why not?
Let
All
it
right.
go.
This second spin. You'll have to keep it. You land on the second time.
Okay.
And look at that. Spin it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Manager of the year. Go with what you guys want the most.
Are we? Do we want to go?
I don't need your.
Sorry.
Do we want to go 1990s or what? How are you feeling?
One of those two.
Tony's yelling challenge for some reason. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be. That's too late anyway. Never mind.
I was thinking, one of them. Do we want to go broad or do we want to go specific?
It was on the spin.
I would say let's go broad. Let's go 1990s.
Okay. 90s.
Do.
All right, 90s. I'm gonna bring. Go away the wheel. Goodbye, Aaron. And I'll read you your questions in the 1990s. Guys, ready?
Sure.
Cool. Confident. Your first question. What?
Sorry,
That's
my
on?
dog.
Okay. Your first question. In Fresh, what game does the titular character play frequently with his father?
I have no frame of reference for this movie. I apologize.
Let's go with multiple choice.
Yeah,
multiple choice,
multiple.
please.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, poker, B, hide and seek, C, chess, or D, Monopoly?
Chess was coming out to me for some reason. What about you? What were you thinking?
What? Say it again.
Chess was coming out to me.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, chess. Final answer.
Chess is correct for 1 point.
Good job.
Your next question. How is Danny related to rival coach Kevin in Little Giants?
I don't.
Do you think a repeat would help?
No, I say we get multiple choice.
Okay, multiple.
Yeah.
All right, your multiple choice options are: A, his brother, B, his cousin, C, his nephew, or D, his uncle.
They're like the same age, so it's either like.
I want to say brother, but
Yeah, let's go with it. Go, brother. Final answer.
Brother is correct for 1 point. James and Melissa, your next question.
What's the score? I'm sorry.
11 to 13. You guys are 11.
Okay.
Your question. What is the name of Stanley Ipkiss's dog in The Mask?
Milo. Milo. Final answer.
Milo is correct for 2 points. All right. Tying up the game. All right. Your next question. What East Coast U.S. state does the majority of What About Bob take place in?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm not confident. I have an idea, but
Yeah, me too. Let's do multiple.
Yeah, let's do multiple.
Yeah, multiple.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Maine, B, Pennsylvania, C, New Hampshire, or D, Rhode Island.
What were you thinking, Melissa?
Well, the one I was thinking is not there, so I was wrong. I kind of want a repeat.
Of the options?
Yeah.
Can we get a repeat of the options, please?
Sure thing. Options again: A, Maine, B, Pennsylvania, C, New Hampshire, or D, Rhode Island.
So in the movie, they're in New York, and he's like, "I'm taking my family up to." Like, I know he says that. That's why I'm thinking Maine.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's. I don't know if you have another guess.
I was thinking Massachusetts. So. Yeah.
It's not there.
Yeah. So do we want to do a full repeat?
3,
Would that be helpful?
2,
Maine.
1.
Final answer.
Okay.
Maine is incorrect. Going over beers for the 1 point steal. Is it A, Maine, B, Pennsylvania, C, New Hampshire, or D, Rhode Island?
I believe it's New Hampshire.
In honor of Tony, we should say New Hampshire, just because he's here.
New Hampshire, final answer.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
Hey, Tony, that's why he was just he saw the future and he wanted to be brought in for the New Hampshire question.
All righty. Blasters, your final question in round number 2. Who plays Mama Stanton in Primary Colors?
I think I can get this with multiple.
Okay. Do you know what they're in? Would it be helpful
Yeah,
to
it's
talk
the
it out?
movie with like John Travolta and Emma Thompson, but I think Mama Stanton is John Travolta's mom in it. So
Okay. Do you know what she's been in? Or...
Multiple choice.
Okay.
All right. Multiple choice options are A, Vanessa Redgrave, B, Diane Ladd, C, Lauren Bacall, or D, Shirley MacLaine.
Can I hear those options one more time, please?
Give you that one more time. Multiple choice options again. A, Vanessa Redgrave, B, Diane Ladd, C, Lauren Bacall, or D, Shirley MacLaine.
Vanessa Redgrave was in my head, but I haven't been on a good one.
That was the one that was like sticking out to me, but I'm not sure.
Let's just go with it.
Okay.
Vanessa Redgrave, final answer.
That is incorrect. Beers for the 1 point steal. Is it A, Vanessa Redgrave, B, Diane Ladd, C, Lauren Bacall, or D. Shirley MacLaine?
Shirley MacLaine was standing up to me for some
Me
reason.
too. I agree with you. I think it is Shirley MacLaine.
Shirley MacLaine, final answer.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for B. Diane Ladd.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. With that, that does end round number 2. Inglorious Blaster is going to score up to 13, but Beers with that steal keeping the lead there at 14. Move on to round number 3, which is our new Pick Your Poison round, which our competitors still get 8 categories before the match, but now they will be able to draft from those 8 categories, and whenever a team picks a category, their opponent cannot pick that category or get a question from that category. And after that, they will have 4 categories in which they can answer questions of point values of 1, 2, 3, and 4 points. The categories they can select from today are crime, sci-fi fantasy, actors and actresses, comedy, sports, musicals, action adventure, and biopics. Beers, you got the lead. Start with you, and we'll get that picked out.
I only wrote down 7. Crime, science fiction, fantasy, actors and actresses, sports, action, adventure, musicals, biopics. What am I missing?
It's
like Dylan.
Is it in the chat?
Put 'em in the
It's all
chat
in the
there.
chat.
Yeah, Dylan got it
I
in the
was
chat.
listening.
I'm missing comedy. All right. Will, I mean, do we want to take comedy, or is there something that you definitely like? Do you want musicals for yourself? Like, what are we doing?
I think you and I discussed this. I think the primary one we definitely wanted was comedy, like right off the bat.
Let's just take comedy then.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's too close a match to really like mess around.
Right.
So let's pick what you need.
Let's listen to St. Anthony of New Hampshire and take comedy.
Okay, comedy. All right, Blasters.
What are you thinking, Mel?
I don't know because I feel terrible how round 2 went.
Forget about it.
okay.
You're down 1. It's not going to matter. You might win, but it's all good. Go with your highest valued, because it's going to come down to the high valued one. So we talked about this, but go
Do you
ahead.
want to do sci-fi fantasy?
Yeah, we'll do sci-fi fantasy for
You don't have to
You
say
have
how
to pick,
many.
yeah, you'll pick them.
Oh, okay.
But sci-fi fantasy still.
Yep.
Please.
All right, Beers.
All right. Do you want to take action adventure away from James?
Yes.
All right, action adventure.
Okay.
I don't really care.
2010s.
No, that was in round 2.
Oh yeah.
Actors, I think actors and actresses is
Just
Yeah.
for you guys.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Let's take that one.
It's pretty strong for them, so take it. Yeah.
Beers.
You want musicals, Will? Or do you want I don't necessarily know if sticking them in musicals would be great, but I'm okay with crime or musicals, I guess. Tony, any advice?
I mean, what I know we had talked about musicals, and I think like if you guys are comfortable with it, then I think stick to the plan.
Let's take musicals, Will, just because we can play around with that.
Okay.
All right, musicals.
Cool. All right, Blasters.
You guys feel like you're down to your 1 and 2s now? Do you think you're gonna? So basically, each one you pick one you like. So which ones are we down to that you feel good about?
I think what's left is crime, sports, biopics.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do sports.
Okay.
Yeah, sports.
All right. Crime or biopics?
Crime?
Yeah.
All right, crime.
All right. Crime. Blasters, you will be landed with biopics.
Finish strong
Right.
games. That's all.
Yeah, guys, just keep your composure. Remember, no repeats left. So just deep
Yep.
breath.
All of your repeats left. And
Yeah,
again,
use them.
Go to hell, Aaron.
teams have had ugly. Yeah, both teams have had ugly rounds. Have a good third round, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Thank
You
you.
want to throw in suggestions? Throw them in the chat.
Oh,
Like
sure.
yeah, well, for points and stuff.
Yeah, I got.
All right. I don't know if he's cutting this in. I'll just. All right. we got our categories picked. Blasters. So since you guys are behind, we'll start with you. And so, what category would you like to take for a point value?
I was thinking,
Sports
biopics,
or sports.
for 1.
Yeah,
And I can take it if
Cool.
if that works.
for sure.
Okay, biopics for 1. Me.
All right, going to Melissa for the Blasters 1-pointer in biopics. Dylan, take it away.
Will come in the category of, I don't know why I said that. What 2010s biopic features a supporting cast that includes Wesley Snipes, Divine Joy Randolph, and Keegan Michael Key?
I really have no idea. Gonna guess Selma.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Dolomite Is My Name.
Alrighty, with that, we were sticking with blasters. So, what's the next question? What's the next category you like to take for what point value?
We'll do sports.
All right, for 2.
Please.
All right, so your question. Vision Quest centers around what sport?
LARPing?
That is incorrect. I think we are looking for wrestling.
Yes.
James, we're not friends anymore.
All right. We'll stick with blasters. You still got your 3 and 4 remaining. So, what categories would you like to take for remaining point values?
You want to do actors and actresses 3?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Alrighty.
All right. Your question in the category of actors and actresses. Who has appeared in the following films? Sahara, Thank You for Smoking, and Boogie Nights.
Five, 4, 3,
Repeat.
2.
All right.
First repeat.
Who has appeared in the following films? Sahara, Thank You for Smoking, and Boogie Nights.
I've only seen Boogie Nights.
Thank You for Smoking has Aaron Eckhart. It's not Rob Lowe.
No.
Who's the
5,
chicken Aaron?
4.
Let's do a repeat.
All right.
Repeat.
That is your second repeat. Who has appeared in the following films? Sahara, Thank You for Smoking, and Boogie Nights.
Thank you. Sorry.
Like Philip Seymour Hoffman, I think, or
that's a good guess.
or Burt Reynolds. Just throwing out names.
I think Philip Seymour Hoffman's a good guess.
2.
Philip Seymour
1.
Hoffman, final answer.
That is incorrect. We are looking for William H. Macy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could have come
This
up
is
with
not going good.
that.
All right.
Tough
With
match.
that, the blasters is down to their 4-pointer, which they have to take in sci-fi, and they have to hit this question, or your Milwaukee Bears will win the match by TKO. Dylan.
All right. Your question. In what film will you find characters going through a process called dream fasting, where they share memories through physical contact?
Five, 4, 3.
Repeat.
All right. That is your final repeat.
Mm-hmm.
In what film will you find characters going through a process called dream fasting, where they share memories through physical contact?
Sounds more sci-fi to me, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was like Minority Report, Vanilla Sky, but I was like, I
That's
don't
not a
think.
bad guess. Yeah.
But it's not either of those.
Yeah.
I feel like whatever it is, I probably haven't fucking seen.
Five,
I don't know. Do
four,
you have any guess?
Inception?
3.
I don't know. Inception. Final answer.
And your winners by technical knockout, your Milwaukee Beers. The correct answer was the Dark Crystal. With that, taking out Beers here for a little bit, and we'll talk to Melissa and James, your manager, Aaron. You know, you guys had a great run in this tournament. Made it here in the semifinals. I don't think a ton of people would have picked you guys in here. You guys showed up, and you guys probably just didn't get the questions you wanted in rounds 2 and 3, and that kind of was the difference here today. But overall, how do you guys feel like you did today?
Yeah, I mean, I'll start for a second. Like, none of the 3 rounds were your rounds today. Period. And you don't get to the semifinals by having none of the 3 rounds always not be your rounds. So this doesn't define how you guys are as players. I know especially Melissa's going to beat herself up really hard about this. Because like me, she's very emotional. And I can see it right now. Like, she's like, oh, I don't know anything. And it doesn't – it's just, you know, the momentum can go one way or the other. And, you know, that's just how it is, you know. Like, for me, you know, like, I knew one of those round 3 questions, the Vision Quest one, but that's because I watch MMA all the time. I'm a loser. The rest of those I had no idea about. There were round 1 questions where I'd never heard of the movie. I mean, that doesn't happen a whole lot. Usually I've heard of the movie. So, like, again, it was a tough match. They had 14 points as well. If you got, I think that, you know, these questions you didn't know. It's nothing about, like, you got in your head in round 3. These round 3s so far I've seen have been very difficult, and you know, that's fine, you know, but like, you know, they should be, but don't let this define how you guys are, because if you had all these off rounds, you wouldn't have been here in the semifinals. And again, the Beers are no slouch. Congrats to them, but like, don't beat yourself up for this. Specifically, Melissa. I think James is gonna let this go, but Melissa, like, seriously, don't beat yourself up for this. Good job, you guys.
Yeah, everything that Aaron said is accurate.
Yep.
I feel bad that I talked Melissa out of a right answer. This is a fun run, though. You know, like, I've had a lot going on in my work the last like month or two, so this has been fun. This has actually been like something to get to the laptop and like hang out with everybody and just talk movies and like get away from the real world. I had a great time playing with Melissa. She's my favorite times ever I've played and lost and won are with her. You know, she makes it all the more fun DMC. So, and you know what? Kudos to the Beers, man. We got opponent's choice and spitter's choice, and they won TKO. They earned it, man. Like, I can't hate on anything. This was a hard round. They won it. Drink tonight, guys.
Yep.
You know, I'm pretty sure this probably ends your season in melee teams here, but you guys still got a pretty favorable record, 4-3. We're definitely gonna see you guys back at some point. Who you guys want to face?
The Milwaukee Beers.
Yeah.
Fun DMC Civil War ensues.
Again.
Yeah.
Kudos to them. They did a great job.
Yeah.
Great job, guys.
All righty. Well, say goodbye to you guys for now. Thanks for stopping by. Bring your winners, your Milwaukee Beers. Sir John Marr is Tony, and there's Will. You know, guys, it seemingly a lot was not going in your favor here. They just said, got opponent's choice, they got spinner's choice, and still won this match without having to answer a question around number 3. How you guys feel about that?
Go ahead, John.
I mean, I'm an emotional wreck right now. Avenging the death of my son words can't describe. And the fact that like a Vision Quest came up, I feel like AJ's younger brother was looking out for him today. I'm not taking anything away from Melly Woods and Jimmy Pucks. They're great players, but we'll take over. I'm fucking emotional. I can't do it.
Yeah. So what my co-father is trying to say here is Missy and Jimmy are just great. We love them to death, and Captain AA Ron, he's always fun to be around. Yes. Not quite.
Declan, we avenged your older brother. We did it, Declan.
But this is also the third time this season that we haven't had to answer a single question in round 3. And though I can tell you, after knowing pretty much every single one of those questions, like every single one of those first 3 questions, at least of theirs in round 3, I can tell you that those were hard questions. So they definitely shouldn't beat themselves up. But we seem kind of spry for getting knocked out really handily in our second match. And
stop giving Dylan power.
Oh no, I think we took the power away when he started laughing his ass off. So, but.
Tony,
this has been very bittersweet.
Jump in. Say Tony who had a New Hampshire question for himself.
Yeah. Well, first things first. I mean, playing in your faction against faction mates sucks. I know. I did it in the first 2 rounds of this tournament. So it sucks when your win is a loss to faction mates. Yeah. And James and Melissa are great. So, and they're going to come back from this. I don't think them beating Bullets was as a surprise to anyone in Fun EMC. So we certainly expect to see them kick some more ass next year. I mean, in terms of these guys, I mean, like they said, it's like it was a Spinners opponent's game, and they still came out and won. I mean, obviously, it was probably a tougher game for all involved today, but overall, I mean, I think all things considered, they played well, and I mean, frankly, I managed them in the first round. I said they were going to win the tournament, so awkwardly after they kicked our ass in the second round.
Your Kaiser's pointer?
I know, right?
I keep forgetting because that guy's garbage. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I mean, they're just gonna keep riding the train on their way to the championship. So
let's go.
Well, in saying that, you guys have punched your ticket in the finals of this tournament, which your next match, God, I really love how this turned out. Your next match will either be the number 2 seed, which is Bring Out Your Dead, Dylan Van Thine, Jeremy Potters, you faced before, or the number 3 seed, Back to Formula, myself, Mr. Jake Marangoni. So, which one of the hosts here today would you want to play, next time?
Okay, so John, wouldn't it be absolutely great if we lived in the Mighty Ducks universe, and the people who absolutely handed us our lunch very early on in the season are the people that we get to rematch later on?
Yeah, I got to say, as much as I'm attracted to Jake Marangoni, I'd rather play Dylan and Jeremy Potters.
Okay, we're not going to get any better than that. Goodbye, Tony. Goodbye, John. Goodbye, Will. Dylan.
Yes.
Great match. Got anything else?
Yeah. Close match. I think it was just like some very bad luck for Blasters in round 3. Both teams, I think, a little off their game, but I think they're both very strong. And Beer's just been having a great season, and it's continuing. They're now in the finals, so 1 match away from title shot. Pretty exciting for them.
It's a very, very gutty match today for sure. This will be the end of our episode today. Thank everybody for coming in. Your teams, Milwaukee Beers, John Marr, Will Cohen, their manager Tony Durso, as well as Inglorious Blasters, Melissa Woody, and James Puckett, and their manager, Mr. RJ. And thank you everybody here at Multiplex, keeping this good thing going. I'm Mark. This is Dylan. Goodbye, everybody. Please be well.
Goodbye. Later.
To you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a
Goodbye.